So this is another class. Good evening, everybody. So this is how to solo a song. So this is a recommendation by someone. Like I said, every day I do make a post, especially during the morning hours. So I make a post and I said, if you should suggest topics that I'm going to teach. So this was a suggested topic, and yeah, I am teaching it. So I get a list of suggested topics, and from the topic, I'm going to pick one and treat that in the evening. So look out for my post tomorrow. And so, how to solo a song? Then this is a kind of a technical one. You understand how to solo a song. It's different from when you say how to solo praise. It's different from how to solo praise. It's different from saying how to solo Makosa, how to solo. So, we'll see how we can go about it. There are several ways to solo a song, and at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the secret ways to solo a song. I'm going to open your eyes to some certain secret stuff. So, let me know where you're watching from, and first things first, don't forget to share this video so that other people can see, participate, and also watch. You understand? So don't forget to share this video and then tell me where you're watching from. So we're going to be kicking off right away. So how to solo a song, because I'm not going to waste so much time today. So when you look at when you say how to solo a song, let us break down the word how is like the way to do something, like how something is done. How to solo. So for you to say solo a song, so there is a solo, you have to know what solo is. Then you now say a song. So you understand? So if you say how to solo a song, so there must be a song, then you must have done how to solo. So is it not better to just ask how to improvise? Well, yeah, you're saying how to solo a song. I'm going to show you the secret ways of how to solo, 3 important ways. The first one I'm going to tell you is the melodic way, the melodic solo way, or how to solo a song through the melody line. Number 2, through 1-note solo. Number 3, through 2-note solo. And number 4, through 2-note extended solo. So these are ways you can solo a song. You understand? So now, let's proceed. I'm going to be using grand piano, voice, play a little bit of worship. Then if we have more time, I'm going to do for some praise, show you how to do for praise and the rest. I want to give you a universal concept that applies to both worship and both praise. You understand? Although they are distinctive, but this one can apply to both worship or praise. And I'll look at when we want to talk about praise, I'll see how I can, be specific on that. And when we want to talk about worship, I see how I can be specific on that. So how to solo a song. Okay, I think something just disconnected now. So just to be sure. Okay. Okay, good. So it's there. So what? Gonna check this camera. I'm gonna use it like that. I'll use it like that. I was just supposed to do the adjustment before now. Okay, so how to solo a song. Now, the first way to solo a song that you need to know is through the melody pattern. It's through the melody pattern. That's the first way. Hello, everyone. Hello, Sammy Keys. Hello, Ebenezer. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so this is it. So the first way to solo a song is through the melody. Through the melody. Now, let me explain what the melody is. The melody is like the original version of the song, the way the song was written is lost, so you understand. So that's the melody. Like if I take a song now, and you are everything I know. simple chords so you understand. Everything I know. Now, the melody will now sound. Everything I know. And you are everything I know. So this is the melody line of this song. Do you understand? So the first way is by using the melody line. When you have the melody line of the song. So you can say, how do you want to solo this song? Play the melody of the song. Do you understand? You say, you've been faithful, Lord, from the ages past. So you can just do when it's time to solo. And mind you, solo is also known as improvise. You can just do. So you see, so this is it. So you're just playing the melody line of this song, which is first one. Now, you're playing this melody line of this song and it sounds exactly like the song. There's another pattern of playing whereby you play melody of the song, but it's abstract. It's called abstract melodies. But you're playing within, listen to this one, it's very important, but you're playing within the same progression. We are getting to somewhere. I like to start, explaining it little by little so that when we go more advanced, you've already grabbed it. So this one is you're playing notes that are within the melody of the song, the original melody of the song. Now, you can still solo on melodies, but the melodies are abstract. They are not actually singing what the singer or what the song is saying. They are not reciprocating what the song is saying exactly, but you can see it that this person is actually soloing this song, but they are not playing exactly what the song is. They are not playing the melody of the song, but they are playing other melodies that are abstract from the melody of the song, but within the same progression of the song. I'll give you a very quick example so you understand. So when you want to solo, you will understand how all this technique works and how easy it is. So the first one, let's say this one. You've been faithful, Lord. So we do. Now let my left hand be the one to hold the chord progression. So if I do. Playing very simple so that everybody can follow. I don't want to do so complex. No, I don't want to do all that. I want you to, there's a concept I want you to understand, and that is why we are here. Okay. Now the next one, abstract melodies, is, the progression of the song. You've been faithful, Lord, chord 4. 5 from the ages 5 3. I'm playing on the key of F. That is why your name 2 then 5. Now on my right hand I want to play abstract melodies, so I'm doing. You see what happens right now? I just played abstract melodies. I'm not playing the exact melody of the song. Good. Now, as we keep going, I'm going to show you when to use this and how important this is. This is one aspect of how to solo a song. Remember, I told you by melodies, by single note solo, 2-note solo pattern, and 2-note extended solo pattern. Good. So keep watching. Now, this one is the first aspect. Let's say you want to solo a song. This is the first aspect. You should at least be able to know how to play the melody of that song. That's the first foundation of soloing a song. Learn how to play the melody. If someone is singing, okay, let's do some Makossa, a little bit of Makossa. So for example now,
Agidigba,
You know this song. So
Agidigba, Otwa
now I'm now vamping. For example, let's say I'm vamping. Then I say keyboard is solo. What I'm doing? That's the first one. Then before you can now start playing abstract melodies, which is something like this. I'm playing it very simple. I'm playing it like someone that just started learning keyboard because I want you to really understand how it is. By the time I start going complex, your brain will not expand. She gets. So that's why I'm taking it as simple as possible. And I know that some beginners are also watching so that everybody can flow. So we'll get there. So you see what happened. I started with the melody of the song. I started playing the melody of the song, the original melody of the song, as my foundation for my solo. You understand? Then I started playing abstract melodies within the same progression. You understand? So that's what makes it more cool. And advantage of using melody, when you play melody of a song as a solo, it's easier for people to know what you're doing. Know what you're doing. In fact, every solo of a song is built within the melody of the song. It's just that you're now being creative with that melody and making it sound even much more interesting and beautiful. But every solo of a song should be within the progression of the song and within the melody of the song. You understand? So how to solo a song? Think about the melody. That's the first way. Number one, think about the melody. Then I've told you the two different ways you can do melodies and the rest. So now, this is one way to solo within the melody and abstract. That's this. The second way that I said is one note solo pattern. Now, when you use one note solo pattern is what I just showed you now. I'm just using one note. You understand? Imagine using one note to solo a song. It's going to be very boring, I'm telling you. In fact, by the time I finish doing your solo, I'll sleep. For example, I'm doing... What are you trying to do? Somebody can just kind of bottle and stone you from far. But this is how we started to build our solos. You understand? So, using one note solo is a technique where you use one note to play the melody line of a song, or you use one note to play abstract melodies of the song. You understand? It's also a solo pattern. One note solo pattern, it is not underrated. I'm telling you, it is very important. So there's no solo pattern that is not important. There's no way you can solo a song that is not important. So I'm going easy so that you understand. So we now have the first one I showed you, melody line. That is what forms the foundation. You should know the melody line. Then after you've known the melody line, and I know how, okay, there are two ways to do this melody. Either you play the melody or you can play this melody abstract, but within the same progression, which your left hand should be directing you. Or if you're working with a band, you have the basses playing. Now, I'm not telling you. In that melody that you want to play, you can, the first way to play it is by using single notes. So, like I just did. So, let's take, this song is okay. You'll be faithful. You see what I'm doing? This is one note solo pattern. You're using one note to play melody. So you've played the melody, you can still play abstract melodies. This is one note. The next one, the advantage of this one is that it is fine. It is fine, but it is very boring. Do you understand? And when you play this, imagine you're splitting and you're playing, it's going to be very, very dry. Extremely dry. So that's why most of you, when you solo, your solo is empty. Your solo is empty. People are like, one singer is singing, then I say, hey, and then I say, maybe they are singing, they leave you, keyboardist, I solo the song. As you start soloing, everywhere now becomes dry. Singer yourself will not allow you to solo for 1 minute. They have rushed and start singing again. Because anytime they leave you to solo, it's sounding too dry and empty. This is one of the reasons. You're either doing your solo with one note solo pattern. One note solo pattern is good, but there are other techniques that you should use. Now, let's stick to the topic of the day, which is how to solo. So I'm just telling you that there's something called one note solo pattern, which you can use. You can use that for a start. Now, the next one we'll go is two note solo pattern. Two note solo pattern is using two notes to play the melody of the song or to play abstract melodies of the song solo. So if I'm doing, I'm now going to do, so you see, you cannot compare how sweet this sounds to this. So if you play a song, you alone at worthy Lord, and someone else comes and use two note solo pattern, do you see the difference? The person own is going to sound full than your own, and you now start asking yourself, it's not the same song that you're playing. So why is this person own sounding much more better than your own? Is it? So how to solo a song? This is it. So now, what is this two note solo pattern? It is two note solo pattern. It's actually gotten from one note solo pattern, but it's adding a harmonic note to that one note solo pattern. So for you to effectively play two note solo pattern, it means you're a master of one note solo pattern first. And that is the way I drop my classes. I drop my classes in a way that it is progressive, you understand? So you have to be a master of one note solo pattern to effectively use two note solo pattern, which I'm going to explain. So start by practicing one note solo pattern. Know the melody line of the song using one note. Then try to create other abstract melody within the progression. Then when you're now a master, because every note has a backing note. You understand? So if you do like this, there's always a backing note within your major scale. So only look at notes within your major scale. I'm not here to start giving you all the theory aspect of it and how it. No, I want to go straight to the points because I want everybody to flow and understand. Do you understand? So I'm not here to now tell you, okay, no. So just understand that every note has a backing note, and that backing note is what it's used to form that two note solo. So when you have this one, remember we are taking this song. Say I'm just talking, we've not played anything because I want you to get this concept. So when you do you and you alone, you see this is you, which is your me. So the backing note for me is your saw. You see? If you now play it as a full chord, but most times I like to omit the third note, so just you alone as the backing note for re is your fa. So what you alone as what the backing note for your do is your mi. So if you see what happens. You are Why am I able to do this? It's because I already know the one note solo pattern, which is without this, I wouldn't be able to now say, okay, how do I now do it? No. So it's good to get it progressively. We are getting somewhere because when we now start getting advanced on this topic now, some people that didn't follow from the start, it might look very strange. So that's why I'm picking it up. You will discover something very nice today. So now, have you shared this video? You have not shared this video and you're still watching. Please share the video. Thank you very much so that more people can watch and learn If you want to learn this thing, please now share this video. Share it, tag your friends. Okay, now I'm now going to tell you how do you get these 2 notes solo. 2 notes, how do you get them? And how do you get the backing note? I'll call it harmonic note or backing note for every note. Now, if you have I'm going to give you for chord 1, I'm going to give you the easiest way to do it is look at your major scale. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, play their chords. It will be this is their chords. Now, omit the 3rd note of each chord. So if you have your chord 1, you omit your 3, your 5. So you are left with 1 and 3. The same thing for 2. You omit the 3rd note. So instead of doing, you're now doing. This is a very big secret people won't show. I only show this in my premium lessons and private classes. You won't see all these things on YouTube. I don't show this on YouTube. But I know why I'm showing this to understand. There is more to it, but I know I'm showing this so that we can all improve. We can all get better. We can all get better, you understand, to play. We can all get better to play. So now, when you remove the 3rd note of each chord of your major scale, you're now left with only 2 notes. Now, that is what gives you your 2 note solo on all progression of your major scale. So you now have your chord 1 diminished major formula. Then now, that chord you've converted, take off the 3rd notes of each chord. There you have your 2 note solo. So now, let's pick another song. We picked, the first one we picked is You've been faithful, Lord, you've been faithful, Lord. So if you do You've been faithful, Lord, now you've been, which is your 3, you now have the backup notes here. So if we take another song, El Shaddai, let's do. So because you're taking El Shaddai is 2, 3, 4, re, mi, fa. So if you now want to play the 2 notes solo, it will now be like this. Using this particular pattern I've shown you. Now, when we start applying it to solo, that's when you now understand how important it is and how beautiful it sounds. You understand? Now, let's continue what we are doing. Now, think of a song again with 1 note solo. Very simple playing. Then I come and do. See? It sounds full. It sounds full. So, when you use this 2 note solo pattern, the first thing you should do is learn how to use 2 note solo pattern to play the melody line of the song. When they tell you to solo a song, you're playing praise or you're playing worship and they say solo. If you're able to just even play repeat the melody line of the song, that's a very good solo. At least the first part of it is you should repeat the melody line of the song. I told you every solo should be built within the melody of the songs. You understand the melody and the progression of the song. So some people are like they don't know how to start their solo. They don't know. No, you should start small, tell it like a story. So play the melodies of the song as you're going. Then you start playing abstract melodies and abstract stuffs. So convert all those your songs that you're playing with single note now. Use 2 note solo patterns on them. So if I say you are worthy to be praised. This is just playing with that. You are worthy to. Then that's a solo. different from saying. You see how empty it sound? Very empty. Now let's apply this to praise so that you see that it's even very essential in praise also. You understand? Because praise is the time most times they even tell you to do solo. Most times in praise. So if you say so today I lift up, then say solo. This is one note solo. If you go again. That's a solo with two note solo pattern. See how it sounds more full. So with this one, you're not even doing anything extra. And it's already sounding full. Imagine somebody is playing and you're playing this with two note solo. You're just repeating the melody line of the song. The sound is sounding full. This is two note solo. Now imagine when you're now adding this, because even the one note solo, like I told you, that one note solo is also very important. It's just that if you're playing one note solo just like that, it's going to sound boring. Even the two note solo pattern, it sounds nice and cool. Beginners can use, but for an advanced level, you should know. Add it with your passing note, passing chords, all those stuffs and the rest. But I don't want to talk about that one yet. I want you to just know the basic things. Then, like I said, don't want to start going advanced. So, for example, I play something advanced, like with two note solo and some other embellishments. I'm using two note solo pattern and I'm playing with some other embellishment. Quite much more better, much cool. We are getting to somewhere. Now, this is using two note solo pattern to play the melody of the song. Now, you can now use two note solo pattern when you want to solo abstract melodies of the song. For example, if you are doing Today O on Makosa, normal Makosa. I know Today O is a 3/4 time signature, but we are doing it on Makosa. So it's cool. So if you do Today O, now I want to play abstract. I'm not using two note solo pattern to play the melody of the song anymore. I'm now using the two note solo pattern creatively to play abstract. Now, this is how it sounds, but within the progression of the song. So what's happening? So all I know. Almighty God. So you see what I'm doing? I'm using two note solo pattern, but I'm not playing the melody of the song. I'm not playing abstract melodies, but within the same progression, so that the singer, they know that you're within the same and they know when to enter. You understand? Now, there's one big secret about this thing, but I'll not say it here. Which is the secret is how to know what to solo and land. How am I going to put it? How to know what to solo and land. So if I get 100 likes on this video, I'm going to explain to you how to do a solo and land in what progression and the next progression, what particular two note solo you can do and land. If I get 100 likes for this video, if I don't get it, I'll leave it there. But then this is how you can do a solo for a song with this two note solo pattern. So let's go to the last solo pattern, which is 2-note extended solo pattern. See, that one is the one that is the main one. 2-note extended solo pattern. I use that one like mad. In fact, if you start using 2-note extended solo pattern, your playing has changed. Your playing will change dramatically. Let me give you an example of 2-note extended solo pattern. So something like this. 2. So this is 2-note extended solo pattern. I'm just using it to play melodies. But most of the time I don't use it to. Now let's get creative and play it more advanced. So So this is 2-note extended solo pattern. I'm going to show you how it's done. But before then, there's something I forgot. Now, for 2-note solo pattern, this is 2-note solo pattern now. There are two ways you can do it when you want to play abstract melodies. Number one, you can do arpeggio and you can do the chord version. Arpeggio is when you do something like this. This is the arpeggio. You can either do it forward or backward. Or you can do the chord version. The chord version is when you strike it like this. So for example, I can do something like or I can do so you see, two different versions. Now this is very essential when you're doing abstract solos. So if you're doing something like this, so you see what's happening. Again. So I'm mixing them up. So there are two techniques inside this. Two techniques for solos. 2-note, both solo and 2-note and 2-note arpeggio version. Add it up to spice up your play. Now let's go back to what we're saying. 2-note extended solo. 2-note extended solo. Now I'm going to give you 2-note extended solo. Why do I call it 2-note extended solo? It's because the notes are extended. If you're on your 3, yeah, the next one you're saying is there. So you're having something like. So you see, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So your major scale starts from your 3. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty cool. So this is 2-note extended solo for all progressions. So your chord 1 will be 3 and 8, which is mi and do. Chord 2 will be 4 and 9, which is fa and re. Chord 3 will be 5 and 10, which is so and mi. Chord 4 will be 6 and 11, which is fa and la and fa. Chord 5 will be 7 and 12, which is ti and so. Chord 6 will be 8 and 13, which is do and la. Chord 7 will be 9 and 14. If you go here after 30, get 14, which is re and ti. Then you have it back. So if you run, this is playing it in an arpeggio way. If you play it in the chord version, So you see, so if we do what Makusa song we should use now? This is the day of joy. So I'm now going to sound like this. If it is 2-note solo, I'm going to sound. If it is 1-note solo, I'm going to sound. That one is too dry. Now you compare it, which one is much better? It's the 2-note extended solo. Now 2-note extended solo gives you the ability to even play and sound like a real life guitarist. For example, if I do this, I'm able to play 7 chords with 2-note solo. I have my 2 notes, I can convert it to 7 chords. That's on another advanced level, you should understand. A hint, on another advanced level on 2 notes. See, 2-note solo is a topic on its own that is large. You should understand that. I break down in my private classes and the rest. But this can give a hint down. So how do you use 2-note extended solo, sorry? How do you use this 2-note extended solo? To use 2-note extended solo is this. Now, if we use this song, this is the day of joy, which is mi, re, fa, re, mi, re, do, fa, mi, re, do, fa. In number pattern, it is, this is the day of joy, this is the day of joy. The song has a slide. This is the day of. Now, come to your 2-note solo. You have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What you have to do is come to your 2-note solo. Okay, good. So come to your 2-note solo. Then, since this is the day of joy, mi, re, do, fa. So you come, your mi is your 3, yeah? Your re is your 2, and your do is your 1, then fa is your 4. So you come here, you have your 1, 2, 3. So mi, re, do, fa. Based on do, re, mi, fa, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that you have in the 2-note extended solo. You just transcribe the same numbers to the numbers in your 2-note extended solo. So you now do 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 4, 4, 2, 4, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, then 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4. Now, this one I'm doing it now is 2-note extended solo. It's going to take you some time to master where 1 is, 4 is, because it's like you're learning a new scale. You understand? So, 2-note solo is just like you're learning a new scale pattern. You understand? So, it's going to take you some time. So, the same way, that is why I said, if you don't know 1-note solo, which is the foundation, you're going to have issues on all. There's no way you perfectly know the rest ones. So how am I able to do this? Is because of I even know 1-note solo. So I played the melody line. This is the day of joy. I just transferred it. I looked at the number, sorted at the number 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4. So I come to my 2-note solo. I know this 1, 2, 3. This is 3. This is 2. This is 1. This is 4. So I just do it 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4. So this is how you apply it, and you apply it to the end of the song to any song. You understand? So if I now do this, I can now decide to say, okay, inside this 2-note extended solo, what technique do I want to use? Do I want to use the chord version or the arpeggio version? Or I can use the 2 versions. So what I can do is this. I can do something like this. This is the chord version. If I want to do arpeggio version, it will be this. This is the arpeggio version. If I want to mix them, it's going to be like this. So you understand? Now, these are how to solo a song. Let's go to worship. Let's apply something in worship and see. We'll come back to praise. You're too interested in praise. Although some people are interested in worship anyways. Now, it's my worship volume. My grand piano is loud. So if we do, for example, what worship song would take? For you are glorious. So single notes. So, but for 2-note extended solo. So, you see what's happening? Then this, I'm using 2-note solo. 2-note extended solo to do this for worship. Now, if you do, then El Shaddai. You know the progression for El Shaddai is 2, 3, 4. But in my 2-note extended solo, I have 1, 2, 3. So I'm not doing 2, 3, 4. So that's why this is 2-note extended. So you get, if I want to do 2-note solo, just 2-note solo for El Shaddai, it's gonna sound like this. Sounds nice, but it never beats 2-note extended solo. Now, I have an extensive material for 2-note extended solo and for how to solo and how to improvise. You can send me a message on WhatsApp. My number is there to get it. If you want to further this class, because I'm not going to spend the whole day. I only spend 1 hour per class, you understand. You can get that material. It's not for free. And if you come to my inbox, please just go straight to the point. Hello, how is it going? Go straight to the point. You need the material, and I'm going to tell you the price. You pay and you get it. It's a video material, you understand. Extensive video material that I did in one of my premium lessons, and that video material, it ran for 1 month. I treated it for complete 1 month, and send you the Google Drive link, add it to your email, and you have access to all the videos about how to improvise. You can never miss it. But this will go a very long way, you understand. Now, when I start applying this, El Shaddai, extended solo, and that's why I land El Shaddai. I land there, and if it is 2-note solo, it will be El Shaddai. I'll land in my roots. If it is 1-note solo, it will be. So you get. So I've shown you how to do the 2-note extended solo. Is use notes. You convert your melody to 2-note extended solo and use it. Now let's go further to be more advanced. Now, in using any solo pattern you want to use, there are other techniques that you must check. Remember, the first technique I told you is you can either strike the chord or you can aggregate the chord. Number 2, you can add passing chords to your solo. You have to add passing chords to your solo, add passing notes to your solo, add try to move, try to be creative. There are a lot of techniques you can apply to your solo. It's not that you just say you want to solo and you just solo like that. No. Why this is good, if you're using 2-note solo, you can just use 2-note solo like that, you understand. But there are other things that you can add to your solo to make it cool. You understand? Then work more on building after you've learned your melody, because you can't be playing melody every time. If you do see? This same song, but I'm playing abstract melodies now. You play abstract melodies. That's how you can make your solo. That's how you can solo a song, by making it interesting. So while you play the melodies, also think of creating abstract melodies. I can now start explaining how to. I've shown you in my previous videos how you can create your own unique sounds. You understand? Create your own abstract melodies and the rest. So you can use these techniques and apply. This is going to help you a long way to knowing how to at least to approaches to a song. Say you want to solo, how to solo a song. This is going to really help you. So if you look at your solo before, how it has been always dry, it's not been full, and the rest. It's going to. Now I've told you there are other techniques you have to look out for when you're doing your solo. You have to look out for the grooves. You have to look out for grooves. You have to look at for passing notes, passing chords. For example, especially when you're playing for praise and you want to solo a song. For example, we have this song. For example,
Change it
to this.
Agidiba, Otwaka Chineka iri.
1 second.
Agidiba,
Now watch two note solo.
Otwaka Chineka iri.
I'm not using any other technique, just two note solo pattern. Two note extended solo. Sorry.
Otwaka Chineka iri. Agidiba, Agidiba.
Now let me use two note extended solo pattern with something like passing notes and a few scales to run through.
Otwaka Chineka iri. Agidiba, Agidiba. Otwaka Chineka iri. Agidiba, Agidiba. Otwaka Chineka.
Now let me use two note extended solo patterns with grooves and other small scales.
Otwaka Chineka iri. Agidiba, Agidiba. Otwaka Chineka iri. Agidiba, Otwaka Chineka iri.
You see how it now sounds full and clean and fine. Now by the time they leave you to solo and you use this particular pattern, it sounds very nice and interesting. So you can use it for Makossa, you can use it for Auraria, use it for whatever genre of music you want to use it for. So it depends on how it suits. So you see, so this is where I'm going to draw the curtain for today. So I hope I've been able to at least help, at least improve and open your eyes on how to solo a song and the different approaches you can use to solo a song. So I'm going to see you next time, hopefully tomorrow. And don't forget to watch out for my posts in the morning so that you can recommend the topic. You may have some personal, private piano issues that So recommend the topic. Your topic might be lucky, and I'm going to pick it and treat it tomorrow also. So that's it for it. So that's my time. Good night.